Hi, Mark here. Tuesday, September the 16th. It's 9:45 a.m. Eastern, 1:45 p.m. GMT. US session now well underway. Let's have a look how the US dollar is performing. And again, there you see the red candlestick. Dollar weakness, dollar being sold off again through the Asian, European, and so far into the US session. I've got resistance at 96.98 and support's been established at 96.49. If I zoom in on that hourly, there you can see the strong downtrend, slight bounce up off this support with the US session now underway at the 96.49, but that's certainly the level sellers will be looking to test. Any kind of a turnaround from weak dollar to strong dollar, if the US dollar is able to step in and recoup some losses, probably be around this area and would be looking back up here at the 96, 98, 97 level. Let's have a look at the majors, starting with the Euro US. There you see the green candlestick, strong euro, buying euro, selling US dollar, support at 117.56 and resistance at 118.24. So already a strong move up from the euro, matching the resistance from the beginning of July. Second time that this resistance is being challenged. On the hourly, there you can see it's been at this level for the past 4 going on 5 hours, this resistance area for now. Buyers looking to break higher, test higher. Bear in mind average true range, meaning the amount of pips on average that the euro and all the majors you'll see move in a day already at that kind of level. So how much further they can go, we'll wait to see whether if it's continued dollar weakness, maybe just hang around these levels, tough to break much further higher. Alternatively, a turnaround to US dollar strength, lots of room to go down to support at 117.56. Let's have a look at the pound. There again, strong move on the pound. I've got support at 135.98, just underneath, under 136. And I've got resistance at 136.58. Still some room to go according to the average true range if we continue to see pound strength, dollar weakness. But testing that resistance level for now, you'll see on the hourly right at that resistance in this hour, buyers looking to break above and go higher. Sellers, of course, looking down at the support level. Let's have a look at the US yen. There's the red candlestick, selling US dollar, buying yen, US dollar weakness again. This support area from the beginning of August, even further, middle of July, has been a tough level to break and maintain below. It's tested that level again today. 146.66 is that support area. I've got resistance at 147.54. Sellers will look to test and break below that support area again. That's US dollar weakness. We'll see if that can be maintained or at least get a break after a break, maybe a close below this area. Been unable to do that since July. A turnaround, US dollar strength. If the US dollar does step in, US dollar buyers step in. Resistance sitting at 147.54. Looking at the US Canadian. And there you see selling US, buying Canadian. Sellers testing this for the third time now. You saw it in beginning of August. There it is at the end of August. And now again, middle of September. Sellers testing this support at 137.35. We'll see if they're able to test, break below, maintain below this support level, or if US buyers step in, as we've seen on the two previous occasions. I'll go zoom in on the hourly. There you can see an attempt by US buyers to step in, but at this point, no US dollar strength, certainly Canadian strength prevailing, selling US, buying Canadian, sellers looking down here at the 137.35 support area. On the daily, you'll see resistance sitting at 138.88, and today's intraday resistance sitting at 137.77, the high for today. So across the board, we're seeing dollar weakness. We're seeing it in the index. We're seeing it in all the majors. We'll see if US dollar weakness can continue to go even further, if not further maintain around the relative resistance or support areas, or if US dollar can step in, recoup some losses, and see some kind of a retracement or reversal during the US session. We do have resistance support levels to work with. Good trading. I'll see you at the end of day.